If you're over 60, what I'm about to share could literally save your life. Right now, millions of seniors are unknowingly damaging their hearts through exercises they believe are helping them stay healthy. I'm not here to frighten you. I'm here to protect you. In the next 14 minutes, I'll reveal 5 dangerous exercises that could be silently weakening your heart. Plus, I'll show you safe alternatives that actually work for your age. What I share in point number 3 might shock you. Before we begin, if this life-saving content matters to you, please hit that subscribe button and ring the notification bell. If you find this helpful, type the number 1 in the comments. If not, type 0 so I can create better content for you. Exercise mistake number 1. High-intensity interval training. The silent threat to your aging heart. After 60, your heart isn't the same powerhouse that carried you through your younger years. It's more delicate, more vulnerable, and far less forgiving when pushed to extremes. Those trendy HIIT workouts, short bursts of intense exercise followed by brief rest periods, can actually be dangerous for mature adults. Here's what happens inside your body. When you push into those rapid, breathless states, your heart is forced to pump harder and faster than what's safe for someone your age. The damage often happens silently. Blood pressure spikes, heart rhythms become unstable, and you might just feel more tired than usual, brushing it off as normal aging. But inside, your heart is sending warning signals. I understand the motivation. You want to stay independent, live longer, keep up with younger family members. But pushing beyond your body's current limits could lead to an emergency room visit instead of better health. The solution? Embrace gentler alternatives that work with your heart, not against it. Try brisk walking, swimming at a comfortable pace, or Tai Chi. These might seem less impressive, but they're incredibly effective for your age group. Remember, at 60 and beyond, safety is strength, sustainability is success. If you're finding these insights valuable, please comment number 1 below to let me know you're here. Exercise mistake number 2. Core crunches and heavy lifting, when strength training turns against your heart. There's a common belief that building a strong body protects us as we age, and to some extent that's true. Muscle keeps us mobile, stable, and independent. But what many seniors don't realize is that certain strength exercises can create dangerous internal pressure. When you strain during a core crunch or lift a heavy weight, you create what's called intra-abdominal and thoracic pressure. This pressure doesn't just stay in your belly or chest. It presses inward and upward, creating a surge in blood pressure and demanding your heart work overtime to compensate. For an aging heart, especially one already dealing with stiff arteries or other age-related changes, this sudden pressure spike can be overwhelming. The circulatory system at 60 or 70 is less elastic than it was decades ago. A single incorrect lift or improperly performed abdominal exercise can lead to consequences nobody expects. The irony is heartbreaking. These individuals aren't neglecting their health. They're actively trying to preserve it. But the body in its 60s and 70s isn't the same as it was decades ago. The solution isn't to avoid strength training altogether. It's to modify your approach. Use resistance bands instead of heavy weights. Focus on slow, controlled movements. Work with a trainer who understands the unique needs of mature adults. You don't have to stop building strength. You just need to stop shocking your system. Your body will thank you for this gentler approach. If you're finding this valuable, please comment number 1 below. Exercise mistake number 3. Exercising in extreme temperatures, when weather becomes your heart's silent enemy. We often talk about exercise as the answer to better health, and it absolutely is. But for seniors, the when and where of physical activity matter just as much as the exercise itself. Too many well-meaning older adults step outside for a walk on a brisk winter morning or sweltering summer afternoon, unaware that the environment around them is working against their heart. When you're over 60, your body loses much of its ability to regulate internal temperature effectively. In cold weather, your blood vessels automatically constrict to preserve warmth, causing blood pressure to rise. This natural reaction can strain a heart already dealing with age-related changes or mild hypertension. In extreme heat, the opposite happens. But the stress is just as real. Your blood vessels dilate to help cool you down. your heart races to support this cooling process, and dehydration sets in much faster than you might expect. In both cases, your heart is forced to work harder, not from the exercise itself, but from survival. Many seniors don't realize how sensitive the cardiovascular system becomes to temperature changes. Your heart doesn't need to run a marathon to feel stressed. It just needs to be exposed to the wrong environment at the wrong time. Exercise should be an act of healing, not hazard. For seniors, that often means choosing comfort over challenge. Find indoor environments with stable temperatures. Hydrate thoroughly before, during, and after activity. Dress appropriately for the conditions. Most importantly, listen when your body whispers before it starts to scream. Your comfort zone isn't about being lazy, it's about being wise. Keep watching, because the next mistake involves something that might surprise you about movement itself. Exercise mistake number 4. Jumping, rapid movements, and sudden direction changes. The hidden chaos inside an aging body. There's something about fast-paced exercise that feels energizing, like we're fighting back against time itself. Jumping jacks, quick step-ups, or rapid aerobics routines might look harmless, even empowering. But when you're over 60, these same movements can quietly create chaos in a body that no longer handles shock, speed, or sudden shifts the way it once did. Strong, determined seniors try to match the pace of younger people in fitness classes or follow fast-paced online routines. They're motivated by the best intentions, staying active, feeling young, maintaining independence. But these rapid movements create what I call a perfect storm of cardiovascular demands. As we age, several critical changes happen simultaneously. Our nervous system responds more slowly to sudden demands. Our balance systems become less reliable. Our arteries naturally stiffen over time, making them less adaptable to rapid changes in blood flow. When you make rapid movements, jumping up quickly, twisting suddenly, changing directions fast, your blood pressure can fluctuate unpredictably. Your heart may race irregularly as it tries to keep up. Oxygen delivery throughout your body may struggle to match the intensity of movement. These motions don't just challenge your muscles, they can confuse your entire circulatory system. What feels like a simple jump becomes, for the aging body, a complex challenge involving coordination, blood flow management, and recovery time. True strength at this stage of life doesn't come from how fast you can move. It comes from how wisely you protect what matters most: your heart, your balance, your long-term well-being. Slow, controlled, fluid exercises like Tai Chi, water aerobics, or gentle stretching may seem less impressive, but they're profoundly beneficial. They stabilize rather than shock, strengthen without straining. Remember, at 60 and beyond, consistency beats intensity every single time. Exercise mistake number 5. Exercising too late at night, when good intentions disrupt your heart's deepest healing process. Working out in the evening might seem like a smart solution. The day is done, the house is quiet, and there's finally time to focus on your health. But for those over 60, what feels convenient can sometimes quietly compromise one of the most vital processes your body needs: restorative sleep. Even light physical activity too close to bedtime can stimulate your nervous system, elevate your heart rate, and delay your body's natural transition into deep, healing rest. As we age, our sleep becomes more delicate, more easily disrupted. Our internal rhythms become more sensitive to any interference. When you exercise late at night, you're essentially telling your body to stay alert just when it should be preparing to restore and repair. Poor sleep is directly linked to cardiovascular problems. When you don't get deep, quality rest, your blood pressure tends to rise. Inflammation increases throughout your body. Your heart may develop irregular rhythms. Your heart needs rest just as much as your muscles do, perhaps even more. During deep sleep, your cardiovascular system gets its most important time to repair damage, regulate pressure, and prepare for another day of faithful service. If you regularly sacrifice quality sleep for evening activity, you may unknowingly be robbing your heart of its most essential healing time. The solution isn't to stop moving, it's to align your movement with your body's natural cycles. Morning or early afternoon exercise supports better sleep, provides steadier energy throughout the day, and promotes more balanced cardiovascular health. Let your evenings be about winding down, not revving up. Your heart will thank you for this gentle transition into rest. If you've made it this far, you care about living better, not just longer. These 5 exercises aren't bad themselves. They're just not designed for hearts that have been beating for 6 decades. Aging isn't weakness, it's wisdom. You're not too old, it's not too late. Every gentle decision you make adds life to your years and years to your life. Share one thing you learned in the comments. Type 1 if this helped. Subscribe for more content designed for your stage of life. Thank you for taking this journey with me.